Hi, this is Magdi. My presentation today is about web-fed offset printing. Web-fed is a form of offset printing by which a roll of paper is fed through the press. The web-fed technique is using the same offset printing technique of using three cylinders for transforming the ink to paper. The plate cylinder, where the printing plate mounted around it. The plate cylinder spins against the ink pyramid rollers that apply the ink and water. The rubber blanket turns in opposite direction and water squeezes away an ink transformed onto the rubber blanket, which creates a mirror image of the design. The impression cylinder, which rolls at opposite directions to the blanket cylinder and presses the paper to transfer the ink to it. The heat set, which is ink dried rapidly by forced air heating and used with high quality print publications and both coated and uncoated paper. The heat-set oven used to dry the ink rapidly, thus creates a shiny print look. The cold set, which is ink, dries slowly by evaporation, and this method used in printing less damaging products just like newspaper, flyers, and restricted only to uncoated. Is suitable for high volume publications such as mass market books, magazines, newspapers, and catalogs. It's also used for long print runs over 20,000 copies and tight deadlines, which is its cost-effective price per copy with medium and large quantities, and it also effective use of printing time, and that makes it suitable for events publications. There is no additional folding process, ease of direct folding to final product. All colors can be printed on both sides on one pass. It has a very high speed in printing in comparison to the sheet-fed print. The use of roll is cheaper when purchased than sheet paper, which the trim size is only restricted. Therefore, non-standard sizes and finishes are better in sheet-fed printing. The rapid dry for ink results into shiny gloss print look, but tend to shrink the paper edge restricted that the paper stock is limited to 130 GSM. The format is limited by cutting off and the width of the roll. That's why it's restricted to the roll width. The low paper weight, which is between 42 and 130 GSM. The accurate color separation should be considered, and also the correct file setup, trim marks. In web-fed offset printing, accurate registration marks is not as the sheet-fed offset printing. Therefore, registration is not as accurate, and this has to be considered. There is a very limited using of special finishes and spot color. Web-fed offset printing is considered to be the most effective printing techniques for print runs over 20,000, which makes it the ultimate printing solutions for events, marketing campaigns, magazines, and newspapers. Thank you for watching. I choose the design to be a direct mail festival brochure. And for this project, I pay attention to the trim marks and the bleed area, which is explained in the press ready file. And also the press ready file, pay attention to many specifications of the quantity, 30,000, and the stock of 52 GSM. This project is going to be printed and maintaining the heat set technique, and it's going to be a 4-color process. Color separation, the product mockup.